We're joined now by a man with a unique view on how September 11th has shaped U.S. policies on fighting terror and the knock-on effects on world politics. Peter DeCrassel is the author of Custom Made for New World Disorder: Political Dust Storms, Corrosive Money, and Slick Oil. He's also been a businessman, consultant, and journalist among his varied careers. He joins us here in Hong Kong. Peter, good to have you with us. Now, probably timely that we talk to you. One of your gripes in your books is that pre-9/11, the U.S. media was just way too focused on the petty, the frivolous, whether Bill Clinton did or did not have sex with Monica Lewinsky. Have things improved a little bit since then?
They improved a little bit for a while, especially with the 9/11 investigations and the reports that came out. And I think that a lot of the details that have been brought to the public's attention about all the pre-9/11 misjudgments and mistakes. However, I think post the convention period, we unfortunately are seeing the media going back to focusing on entertainment, reality shows, and even news. News is not something that is in the forefront of the media.
All right. Well, I mean, your gripe is that it goes well beyond the media. It's part of culture. U.S. culture, you think, is too focused, is racist, is bigoted, is chauvinist, and has led to policy mistakes.
That's correct. It's very biased in the sense that the public is basically part of the dumbing down process, if you will. There is what I like to say, a conscious effort on the part of the media that the public doesn't want to acknowledge of, in effect, giving either disinformation, sound bites, or in many cases just wrong information or no information at all, as was the case pre-9/11. There were numerous reports prepared by commissions similar to 9/11 that got zero media play, for example, about the terrorist threats, the dangers to America, that were ignored by the media. Today, as you know, another warning was put out. Now the public is being educated or warned by the media, but not educated. It's just warned. And there's a difference. The public has to be educated. The media has an obligation to educate the public, bring them the news, bring them the facts, which is something that is not happening unless it's sexual, it's glamorous, it gets the ratings, it's the rush to scoop, if you will. There's a race for the ratings.
Now, in your book, you think a lot of other things are not happening, which should be happening, among which should be reform in campaign politics.
Absolutely. The public today is basically spending its money financing, if you will, politicians who are backed by financial interests. The money that was just basically allocated to the Democratic nominee, $75 million. That's taxpayers' money. And my complaint is that it is time that money is taken out of politics and politicians out of fundraising, because most politicians spend their time either running for re-election or fundraising. They don't do the job they're elected to do. And it's time that money is taken out of politics, have all candidates at all times be publicly funded, as opposed to having financial companies and individuals bankroll politicians who then, in effect, have to pay them back.
Or accountable. Sure, understood. Peter, we'll have to leave it there, just out of time. Good to talk to you. Thanks,
Mark. Thanks for having me.
Peter DeCrassel there, the author.